The Power of Small Habits, the story of Gom. In the peaceful town of Pratapgarh, there lived a boy named Gom. He was an average student, not too brilliant, not too dull. He had big dreams of becoming successful, but there was one major problem: he lacked discipline. Gom often procrastinated, ignored small tasks, and found it difficult to stick to a routine. He had countless plans, learning new skills, exercising, studying harder, but he always told himself, "I'll start tomorrow." But that tomorrow never came. His parents and teachers often advised him to be more disciplined, but their words never seemed to make an impact. One fine evening, as Gom wandered through the town park, he met an old professor named Mr. Anil. Mr. Anil was well respected for his wisdom, and people often came to him for advice. Seeing the troubled look on Gom's face, the professor smiled and asked, "What's on your mind, young man?" Gom hesitated for a moment but then admitted, "I want to be successful, but I don't know how. I always make plans but never follow through. Big changes seem too difficult." Mr. Anil nodded knowingly. "Success doesn't come from one big action, Gom. It comes from small daily habits." Gom frowned. "Small habits? How can small things lead to success?" The professor leaned forward. "Let me tell you a story. The bamboo tree. A farmer once planted a bamboo seed in his garden. Every day, he watered it and took care of it. But after 1 year, nothing happened. 2 years passed, still no growth. Other plants in his garden grew tall and strong, but the bamboo seed showed no progress. Many people laughed at the farmer. "Why waste your time?" they said. But the farmer had faith. He continued watering and caring for the seed. Then, in the 5th year, something incredible happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree grew 80 feet tall. The farmer smiled and said, the bamboo was not growing underground for nothing. It was developing a STR to support its future height. Success in life is just like that, Gom. Small habits may seem useless in the beginning, but with time, they build the foundation for great achievements. Gom listened carefully. For the first time, he realized that he had been waiting for big changes while ignoring the small steps that could lead him to success. "What kind of small habits can I develop, sir?" he asked eagerly. Mr. Anil smiled. "Let me share some life-changing habits with you. The 7 life-changing habits. 1. Waking up early. If you wake up just 1 hour earlier every day, you gain an extra 365 hours in a year. Imagine what you could do with that time." Gom had never thought about time this way. He decided to wake up early and use that extra time for self-improvement. 2. Reading every day. Reading even 10 pages daily means you will finish around 12 books a year. Those 12 books can change your mindset, improve your knowledge, and shape your future. Gom loved stories, but he had never thought about reading self-improvement books. He made a habit of reading a little every day. 3. Setting small goals. If you set a small goal, like writing just 200 words daily, in a year, you'll have written a whole book. Small efforts lead to big results. Instead of waiting for the perfect time to work on his dreams, Gom decided to set small daily goals. 4. Avoiding procrastination. Whenever you feel like postponing a task, count 5-4-3-2-1 and start immediately. This simple trick will push you into action. Gom applied this rule and noticed that he was able to finish tasks faster. 5. Practicing gratitude. Every night, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This will shift your mindset from complaints to appreciation. At first, Gom found it silly. But as he continued, he noticed that he became more positive and happy. 6. Exercising for 10 minutes daily. A 10-minute workout daily is better than waiting for the pee. Gom started doing small exercises, and soon he felt more energetic. 7. Limiting screen time. Every time you pick up your phone, ask yourself, is this helping me grow or just wasting my time? Gom realized he was spending too much time on social media. He started using that time for productive activities instead. The transformation. Over the next few months, Gom followed these small habits. At first, the changes were invisible. But as time passed, he noticed improvements. His focus increased. His grades improved. He felt more confident. By the end of the year, Gom had become a disciplined and responsible person. He didn't wait for big changes, he focused on small daily habits that built his success. Years later, Gom became a well-known entrepreneur. People often asked him the secret of his success. He always smiled and said, "Small habits create big results." Success is not about luck or talent, it's about the small habits we develop every day. If you want to change your life, don't wait for a big opportunity. Start with small actions. Like the bamboo tree, your efforts may not show immediate results. But with patience and consistency, you will grow beyond imagination. And so, Gom's story became an inspiration for many. Now, the question is, what small habit will you start today?